Man, that sure is wild, as was what happened before the Blueberry Challenge.
Are you talking about the two geezers in green and blue tuxedo shirts?
He is. The big blue guy Baldi shows disdain for, Ted Toadolly and his cousin in the green shirt, Rod Redonkulus.
Did anyone deal with those guys before? I've never seen them until today.
I don't know a thing about that Rod guy, but I dealt with Ted a few years ago.
Really? What happened?
He illegally entered your school and tricked us into being part of his so-called film, which was meant to be an unrealistic behavior card day video. He got arrested afterward.
Now, that's messed up.
What is that Ted guy trying to accomplish? Is he trying to build a grounded series emporium?
And let's not forget that he's Mr. Thomson's half-brother. I pity Mr. Thomson.
And why is he obsessed with Caillou? And why does Ted keep calling him Caillou?
It's pretty obvious, Michael. Caillou had the most popular grounded series a long time ago, and it's still going like Teen Titans Go and SpongeBob SquarePants. And as for the word, Caillou, well, he was mostly called in his so-called grounded series.
What's next? Johnny messes up the show and gets grounded.
Or Michael throws rocks at people and gets grounded.
Hey there, darling.
Oh. Hi, Dark Bowser. What's up?
Top girl and Joanna told me you've been going through a lot. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Is it what happened at BC today or between me and Top Boy?
Both.
There's a lot I could explain, but to make this long story short, Top Boy and I took these situations wrong.
It's all right. They already told me everything. Misunderstandings happen, darling. You know Top Boy cares about you deeply, and he'll forgive you. I know he will.
I hope you're right.
Everything's going to be okay. By the way, I was told a guy named Ted Toadolly is holding a gold clapboard.
Alright. Before Joanna and I came back here, Top Girl and I saw him with his cousin, Rod, and Ted was holding a gold clapboard.
Could Ted be a boss holding one of the keys to the golden temple Top Boy wanted to unlock?
I can't guarantee whether Ted's treasure is a key, not yet at least. If not, then at least we'll have a trophy once we beat that fat creep.
And I bet that punk wants to make a grounded series out of me. Not on my watch. Being used as a punching bag in an image sliding grounded video is dumb enough. And if those two punks, Ted and Rod, mess with you, your friends, or the children, I'll crush them, ravage them, incinerate them. Top Girl's here for you, and so am I.
Wow. Yasmin feels the same way you do, except for the incinerate part. But thank you, Dark Bowser.
Of course. We're all with you. Off those subjects, I'm curious. What's happening tomorrow after the incident earlier today in your multiverse?
Mr. Thompson's concern for the children's safety ate flashy wood, so we're all staying at the hotel. A challenge will be there too.
And what's the challenge going to be?
I don't know, sweetie. We'll find out after tomorrow's elimination.
Fair. And why do you call people sweetie? You're not trying to date someone, right?
Of course not. I typically call that to people I'm good friends with, especially Yasmin and Bordeaux.
Oh, okay then. I'll try to get used to it.
The next day.
Wow V, you did a good job on the tea.
Thanks Akane. Yuri's been teaching me to make tea, and I'm already getting the hang of this.
Nice.
Hi.
Oh, hey there Ord. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. What are you ladies up to?
We're having some tea.
Cool. Can I join?
Sure, you comforted me a few days ago, and the very next day, you stood up for me, so I should thank you. I have an extra cup of tea just for you. Come here Ord.
Thanks.
So Ord, how do you feel now that we're officially merged, even though you joined not long ago?
I knew the merge would happen sooner than later, but making new friends is good enough for me. But I never knew people would also get aggressive with each other, go into disagreements, and even treat others like they're useless.
FYI, it was like that long before you joined. Michael lost his cool, Jimmy and Jean wouldn't shut up about our team names, and that clown Marvin captured multiple people.
Let's not forget that Ted Toadolly guy made my team lose just to steal Caillou, and now he's at it again, but he's got his cousin with him, who's just as insane as Ted.
I remember all of that, and with Ted and Rod running loose of Flashywood, what will happen?
It's okay, Ord. We're staying at the hotel today, and Mr. Thomson's having extra shy gal cops patrolling all over town.
Hey Ord, I want to tell you something.
Oh hey Jimmy, what is it?
I thought it was courageous of you to speak about Sarah's boasting. I must admit, even I noticed what she's been up to, and you took V's credit and gave it to Sarah.
Oh, thanks. I thought it was the right thing to do. I had to stand up for V.
And again, that was courageous of you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an elimination ceremony I need to get over with.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm also up for elimination. I better get going. Want to continue this another time?
Absolutely. Good luck, Hakane.
Thanks again for the tea.
V, where are you going? You're not up for elimination. Didn't I see you have the second highest score?
I know. There's something I want to do. Real quick. Be right back.
But I just got here.
Like we agreed, we can continue this another time, promise.
Yo.
Oh, hey there Larney. Did Top Girl give you permission to come here?
Don't worry, bald man, she did. I'm only here because I'm bored. Darlene told me to stay at the hotel, since everything's happening here.
That's all good. Yeah, we're having a challenge and a big buffet, so you're welcome to stay until the event is over if you like. Also, have you heard of the incident?
What happened before Jonah's goofy blueberry eating contest? Kind of. I don't fully understand the situation, or who those two geezers are, but I'm no one's puppet.
No one is Ted's or Rod's puppet. Maybe you'll learn from Mr. Thompson's story. Okay, you may go ahead in the theater. We'll be having a challenge there after the elimination.
Whatever you say.
Welcome back to my show. Last time, Sarah got eliminated, and Michael and Bluey rejoined. Afterward, we officially reached our merge. However, Ted and his cousin, Rod Rid Donkey Liz, attempted to mess with us by playing some nonsense song, only for Monica to sabotage the speakers. They tried to capture my contestants, but Ted and Rod didn't stand a chance with Monica with us. And it's a shocker that Ted totally is Ned's half-brother. It's like Ned's the angel, and Ted is the devil. Anyway, Joanna had my contestants eat giant blueberries as fast as they could, and after that, we started using points. Akane, Charlie, Gumball, Stewie, Caillou, and Jimmy had the fewest points, so they're up for elimination. Now, who will leave, and what will happen next? Find out right now as you viewers are watching. Baldi's character elimination, Glitz trip.
Hello. I'm Jacob, Dakota's friend and host of Hyona's Elimination.
And I'm Paige, Jacob's girlfriend, and co-host of Hyona's Elimination. We will be hosting today's elimination.
Now, you might be wondering what brings us here. As you can see, we were invited to host this elimination and today's special challenge.
The challenge was going to be...
Don't spoil it, dear. Monica set Baldi and Mr. Thompson will explain today's challenge.
Whoops, my bad.
Anyway, our prizes today are strawberry marshmallows. We would bring our marshmallows from my show, but Shiloh already took care of that for us.
We have received 47 votes for today's elimination.
Before we continue, Gumball, you still have your topsy-turvy token. I came up with the topsy-turvy idea years ago. Would you like to use your token now?
You know what? I've held on to this token long enough. I'll go for it.
Okay. Since Gumball used his topsy-turvy token, the elimination has been inversed today. Whoever has the least votes wins the prize. Whoever has the most votes is eliminated.
Speaking of which, Gumball, you should be glad you used your token today.
Why is that?
You have received 4 votes, the least out of everyone.
Oh goodness, I saved myself from being eliminated. I'm glad I saved my token for this.
Here you go, Gumball. Your third prize.
I used the token, and now I have another one. Wait, isn't it the same token V got from the last elimination?
Yes. Yes it is. Charlie, you're the next one safe at 6 votes.
Well, at least you didn't put me under the stress of being in the bottom 2. That happened to me a lot after the merge last season.
2 people are tied at 7 votes each, and those 2 are Orkane and Jimmy. Congrats.
Phew, what a relief.
Oh no, Stewie's at the bottom too.
Gumball, I hope that token was worth to use today.
Stewie, I swear, I wasn't intentionally trying to eliminate you.
I know.
Oh man, I didn't get an unrealistic amount of votes again, right?
What are you, stupid?
Caillou and Stewie, one of you is dropping out of the show. Let's not waste more time and reveal the rest of the votes.
Stewie is the last one safe at 9 votes, while Caillou is eliminated at 14 votes.
No, this can't be happening.
Phew. Thank God I'm still in.
No, I'm not done yet. I still have my immunity pass, and if it weren't for Gumball's token, I would have held on to my pass longer than expected.
What? This can't be.
Not so fast, Caillou. Are you forgetting something?
What is it?
Nullify Caillou's immunity pass.
What the hell? What did you do to my immunity pass? He wasn't supposed to do that, right?
Actually, yes, even if you got your immunity pass as a handicap, Gumball can still nullify your immunity pass with his nullifier token, which means Stewie is safe.
Sorry Caillou, but you have been eliminated. My God, Gumball. You used up your tokens to save the both of us.
You see, I told you I never planned to eliminate you.
Okay, maybe I deserve this. I was doing fine until what Fee explained. I should have seen this coming, but at least this elimination wasn't as rigged as mine was in Season 1.
Caillou.
Leo.
Caillou, you didn't win, but I'm proud of you for how far you've made. It's like how I did in Season 1 when you got eliminated. A bit farther than I did, though.
Even after what I did to Fee and my team.
That's in the past now. We, Jolly Juniors, and Sarah, made amends. We talked things through and had some pastries.
Oh, that's good to hear. And what about V?
Give her some time, and let her and Bluey focus on the show. They'll make it as far as they can for the sake of the Jolly Juniors.
You're right. At least I can finally hang out with you again without the stress of competing in this show. And this went way better for me than it did in Season 1.
Come on Caillou, Bonnie's selling her pastries here, so let's go see her and chill with our former team members.
Okay Leo.
And with that, our elimination today has concluded. Orkane, Charlie, Gumball, Stewie, and Jimmy, follow us. It's time for the next challenge.
Caillou got eliminated, huh? I wasn't expecting that, and I'll be honest, Caillou deserved it. But I also feel bad for him. Don't worry, Caillou, Bluey and I will keep going.
V, what are you doing?
Oh, nothing personal. I just wanted to check something out real quick.
I see. Well, Yuri told me it's time for today's challenge, so let's go.
Okay.
Jacob, Paige, you made it here just in time. We're about to start.
Yep. Monica brought us here just for this event.
Indeed she did, so let's go.
Come to think of it, if we're going to learn about Ned's story about Ted and his past, I wonder what happened with Rod and his OCD.
Maybe we'll find out at another time, I don't know, but today's event is our only concern for now.
You're right. Come on.
Hello everyone. Thank you all for coming here. This event will be a challenge for my contestants and our guests, especially Jacob, Paige, and Larney. We welcome you.
This is a Q&A challenge. Mr. Thomson will tell you a story, so you all better pay attention because you will be asked questions about his story.
The Ted Toadully and Rod Rid Donkey list scenes from prior episodes of Baldi's character Elimination and High Honors Elimination are also included.
If you get the question right, you will earn points. Get the question wrong, however, and you will lose points.
And now, Mr. Thomson, the stage is all yours.
Thank you, Baldi and Monica. Good day to you all. I am Nathan Ned Thomson, owner of the Flashywood Mall Mansion, and half-brother of the mad film director, Theodore Ted Thomson. Or should I say, Ted Toadully, since that's what he goes by now. I could never imagine I'd finally see my brother after so long, but I'm sad that he's never changed. But you all deserve to know what me and Ted were and how we've ended up on both paths. I walked to the light, and my brother walked to the dark. And without further ado, let's get started. It's story time. Everyone stay focused. This is my mom, Maud. And this is my dad, Aldrich. Mom was highly caring and loving. Dad. He's the exact opposite. He's rude, heartless, selfish, and tyrannical. He ruled his home with an iron fist. And he would rather be with his attractive side chick, Stacy. He would bring his side chick everywhere, including his work. He runs a scam company, and he treats his employees with zero respect. And Dad would have an affair with Stacy whenever he had the chance. Even when Mom announced that she was pregnant with me, all Dad did was berate her and insult her. And Stacy only stood and laughed. For a long time, Mom had to endure all the hate, negligence, and abuse. But only until it was time for her to stop being afraid, and she wasn't eager to have me suffer the same treatment from Dad and Stacy. Mom finally stood up to Dad. She told him she's filing a divorce and will raise me to be kind and gentle. Dad did not take it well and started yelling and threatening her, telling her he would find her and beat her with his fists and do the same to me. Thankfully, Mom was smart enough to record Dad threatening her. And she brought a weapon with her to protect herself, but it didn't take her much effort to knock Dad down. His side chick was too much of a coward to intervene. Mom sued Dad and Stacy, too, and won the case, and the divorce was successful. Mom obtained some of Dad's money and assets, and she started her life over from scratch and opened her own business, which is also her home. That was the beginning of my family's business, and eventually, I finally entered the world. Year by year, I play at the shop while my mom works with her business, watching me happily. And I've watched my mom work, like how she talks to customers about the products. I admire her so much. So much, I tried to help her customers too. Everyone seemed to love my adorable efforts, especially Mom. That's when we both discovered I wanted to continue with my family business by the time I grew up. Years went by, and everything's still going well, until Dad and Stacy showed up. They threw loads of insults, taunts, jeers, and mocks at me, Mom, and our store. Mom kept telling Dad and Stacy to get out and warn them that she'd call the police on them again, but the two low-life wannabes kept making fun of us. The bullies would expect me to cry like a baby. But Mom taught me how to defend myself and counter their insults because she anticipated that I would end up seeing my tyrannical dad and his side chick. I told Dad and Stacy to shut up, grow up, and get lives, wished them to die, and gave them as many insults as possible to show them what I'm made of. Dad was speechless, but Stacy was immediately infuriated, and we started arguing. Until I threw my toy airplane at her face, she cried like a baby and tattled Dad on me. Dad screamed at me saying he's going to tear me limb from limb. And he chased me furiously. I'd become a squashed grape if it wasn't for Mom. In the end, Mom chased Dad and Stacy out of the shop and warned him to never come back. We haven't seen him again since. Until we saw them leave a crying kid behind. We asked what happened and to see if he's okay. The homeless child told us that he had been suffering abuse, negligence, and hate from his parents before they threw him out like he was garbage. And Mom and I were in shock. Aldrich and Stacy were the kid's parents, and Aldrich was both my and that kid's biological father, an evil, tyrannical father. And from that moment, I met my half-brother for the first time, Theodore Ted Thompson. Mom decided that was the last straw. She wouldn't let Dad and Stacy get away for what they did, nor would she let them continue their ego. Mom told Ted to come with us, and we ended up reporting the situation to the police. Dad fled and continued his shady business far away. But Stacy wasn't able to keep up with him and got tired. Eventually, the police caught up with her. And she has been locked up in the slammer, never to bother us again. Mom adopted Ted, and he and I became best friends and brothers. We were a glorious duo. We would play with toys and our imaginations. Those were the days. Years passed, and when I was old enough, Mom started teaching me how to run a store since I still wanted to help with our humble family business. My brother, Ted, not so much. Instead, he would continue playing and lose it quickly at random people. Mom and I should have realized he had mental issues. We assumed the abuse he endured from Dad and Stacy, or if Stacy didn't take good care of her body when she was pregnant with Ted. Regardless, Mom told Ted to settle down multiple times because his behavior has been disturbing her customers. But Ted was a much more significant challenge for us to handle than Mom anticipated. Finally, I had to keep dragging my brother away while my mom assisted customers. One day, my brother discovered two things that I never realized that completely brain-rotted him until it was too late. Go Animate and grounded videos. Mom can afford Go Plus for Ted, so he started making grounded videos featuring certain characters. Caillou, Dora, Barney, Little Bill, Pepper, and many more. Ted had me try it out, but it wasn't my cup of tea. And I find grounded videos pointless, unrealistic, and ridiculous. On the bright side, the shop was a lot more peaceful, and it helped Mom and me focus on our business. But that's when we made a mistake. As my brother continued his business, the grounded videos and Go Animate cliches started going into Ted's head as time passed. Ted said he wanted to start his career as a grounded series film director, where all the in quotes troublemakers get grounded for doing bad things or ordinary mistakes. Mom told Ted that filming grounded cliches would not be healthy for him or his viewers and may spread brain rot to anyone who loves grounded videos. Sadly, Ted wouldn't understand Mom's concerns and vowed that he will start his career as a grounded series film director. Eventually, Ted's mental health went from bad to worse. He's been getting lower grades, has no friends, and had to drop out of high school because he spent too much money. We were low on money until we heard the shocking news about Dad, which we'd never heard from him again until the news. Dad was assassinated. Mom had mixed feelings, but I was happy. After what he did to Mom and Ted, Dad got what he rightfully deserved. And not only that, we will also inherit the money Dad did not steal from anyone. This was enough to help Mom catch up on her bills. I told my brother the news, and he was pleased. But then he stated he should make a grounded series out of his parents. I told him he has no authority to ground his parents or anyone else, especially the so-called Caillou, and it's pointless to add a large number of how long the punishment is. As expected, Ted did not take it well. Our relationship has been falling downhill time by time. Years later, I went to college and graduated with a business master's degree. On the other hand, my brother Ted hardly changed and has been unable to use Go Animate since the change and the retirement of old assets. All he did was rant and pretend to ground someone, and his mom wouldn't let him spend her money. And as for Mom, she sadly acquired cancer. She fought hard for a long time throughout my college years until her body gave up. I spent my last day with her at the hospital, but Ted never showed up. Mom told me she could never be any more proud of me and counted on me to continue running her business and be successful. I love you, Mom. I will do my best to keep our business running, no matter what. Those were my last words to her. She responded, I love you too, Ned. My sweet, sweet little Ned. I'm so proud of you. Take care of my shop, my son. Take good care of it. And then we held hands. Until Mom crossed the Rainbow Bridge. I was heartbroken to lose my mother, and I grieved. But Mom would not want me to continue living in grief. Because of my degree and how much money we've made, I planned to transform our business. Back at the shop, I was enraged at Ted for not caring about what happened to Mom. How selfish he was about his so-called grounded series, and being shiftless and irresponsible. We argued. Ted still wanted to run his own Go Animate cliche films, but as a family promise to Mom, I planned to use the money to enhance my business. Ultimately, that was the last straw. I had to make a hard choice and banish my brother from Mom's shop. Ted gave me one last hateful glare, vowing to be a successful grounded series film director and be better than me, hoping my business would fall under. And finally, he said,
We are no longer brothers.
I haven't heard from Ted again since, as now I have lost my mom and brother. But, I continued running and transforming my business. And that is my story of my past and my brother's.
Mr. Thomson, we're so sorry you and your brother had gone through a lot, even after dealing with your tyrannical father.
All of this was a long time ago, but they're hard to forget. But now, I hope you all paid attention. It's quiz time. I will ask 10 questions about my story. So, let's do this. Here are yesterday's results. Remember, if you answer a question correctly, you earn points. However, If you answer a question incorrectly, you lose points, so be careful.
Since Gumball won the prize today, he gets a 10-point bonus. That's right. While we're in the points segment, you get 10 bonus points if you win a prize.
And since Johnny got first yesterday, he'll also win a prize, but those prizes won't benefit the show. Just something fun. Okay, Mr. Thompson, you may start the challenge.
Thank you. Alright, question 1. What business home did my mom open after her divorce and before my birth?
I know, it was a market. That was long before you transformed it into a mall mansion.
That is correct, Bluey. My mom opened her market, which was also our home. Question 2. What does my dad do to earn money?
The dirty sleaze scams people for money.
That's right, Stewie. My dad scammed people before I was born, before we stood up to him and saved Ted, and after we kicked him out of our lives. Until his downfall. Question 3. What object did I throw at Stacy's face?
I saw you throw your jet toy at her face.
Not gonna lie, I thought someone would say plane. Good job, Charlie. Question 4. What did my brother get addicted to that destroyed his mind?
Movies.
Sorry all, but that's incorrect.
Grounded videos from Go Animate.
That's correct, Gumball, and he's still into grounded videos to that day. Question 5. I'm Nathan, Ned Thompson. My brother is blank, Ted Thompson.
Theodore Ted Thompson.
Great job, Penny. My brother's mostly called Ted, and everyone calls me Ned. Question 6. What degree did I get in business?
You got a master's degree in business.
That is correct, V. I got a master's degree in business. Question 7. Besides Ted, who wasn't wearing eyewear?
Your dad, Aldrich.
Nice job, or Cornet. My dad never wore eyewear, and neither did my brother until I met him yesterday. Question 8. What were Ted's last words after I banished him from my old market home?
I know this one. We're no longer brothers. That's what he said.
Nice one, Michael, and I still remember those words today. Question 9. What familiar character was added in one scene in a group with Ted?
Didn't I see Caillou with Ted? And he wore a gray shirt, so I guess classic Caillou?
It's true, classic Caillou was there, but he was not in the group. Sorry, but that's not the answer I was looking for.
I saw Clarence there. He was a contestant and the first adult swim freak to be booted off from the show.
Good eyes, Jimmy. Clarence was there. 10th and last question. What's my mom's name?
Ah, I know this one. It's Maud.
Excellent job, Charlie. My mom's name is Maud. I love you, Mom. Rest in peace. And that wraps up part 1 of the challenge. So far, V is in the lead, and a few others who faced the elimination ceremony are catching up. Overall, keep it up, everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Thompson, for your story and hosting the first part of the challenge.
My pleasure. I'll leave this part of the challenge to you and Monica. Have fun.
Alright, contestants, for part 2, we will be watching all the Ted Toadley and Rod Rid Donkey List scenes. And like part 1, there will be 10 questions.
Everyone please pay attention. We will be starting now.
You know, that guy's story reminds me of how horrible my parents were, so I'm glad they didn't survive the asteroid incident. My brother Barney, I don't think he was terrible to me.
Alright, now that we've watched every scene we would find and use, it's time to quiz you all. Let's do this. Question 1. In the Beyond universe, what cliché did Ted try to film at Here School?
That clown tried to make us do a behavior card day film.
That is correct, Stewie. Behavior card days have become overly popular.
Question 2. Who was Ted's #1 target?
It's pretty obvious. It's Caillou, or what Dad would say, Caillou. That made me realize something. Caillou's out, and Ted's not here. Ha, good thing that Fatso's not here.
I knew you would have that answer, V, but good job.
Question 3. Rod's favorite Baldi gym leaders are Brassius, Iono, and what?
I remember, it's Grusha.
I thought you would, Charlie. Well done.
Question 4. Who did Ted pay to make the Jolly Juniors lose on episode 9?
V shared me that information. It's that colored shapeshifter guy, Switcheroo.
That is correct, Louie.
Question 5. How many pocket monsters does Rod carry with him?
3. He has Ganger, Gorbis, and Rabska.
That is correct, Akane. How did you know? Maybe it was because you've been communicating with your friend who's at high honors elimination.
Question 6. If you combine Ted and Rod's last names in respective order, what would you see about those two?
Oh, I get it. Totally ridiculous.
Haha. Nice one, Michael.
Question 7. What punishment did I give to Ted for what he did to the Jolly Juniors?
You gave him the usual what for, a jump scare.
That was a nice little taste of medicine I gave to that crook.
Question 8. Ted's ultimate goal is to run a grounded series. What?
A grounded series big movie.
I'm sorry, Johnny, but that's incorrect.
The Grounded Series Marathon.
Marathon is correct. Ted wants to run a grounded series marathon.
Question 9. Who holds a grudge against Ted after what happened at the Beyond Multiverse?
That would be you, right?
Good guess, but no.
It has to be Caillou. Right.
That is also incorrect. Sorry, Ord.
If I'm not mistaken, it is Darlene who hates Ted.
Darlene is the correct answer. Whenever she sees Ted on my show, she warns her friends about him and expresses her dislike towards him.
10th and final question. What item did Ted hold at the end of episode 14?
Oh, the golden clapboard. That has to be it. Right.
That is correct. Good job, Ord. We're still unsure if this is a key for the temple, but it looks like it's also used for something else.
And that was part 2 of today's challenge. Here are the results so far.
Darn, I got the questions wrong, and I went from first and dropped almost all the way down.
Don't feel disheartened, Johnny. This challenge is not over yet. We still have one more part to go.
That's right. And today, our guest will be hosting the last part of today's challenge. And our guest host today is Larney.
Wait, what?
That's right. Larney, please come onto the stage.
Oh, okay. I'm on the stage now. So, what is this all about?
We would like you to host a game here for our contestants.
It can be a quiz or anything mental related.
I see.
Just as long as you don't be too mean or try to run into anyone.
Don't worry. I have no intentions into harming anyone. Oh, and speaking of which, I do have a game idea in mind, now that Monica mentioned that.
Alright, then we'll leave this to you.
Alright brats. You all heard the teacher. I'm your host for now, and we are going to be playing a game. A very simple one. It's called Hangman. Just guess the letter and figure out what word or sentence it is. Guess the correct letter, and you learn points. Guess the wrong letter, and you'll lose points. Each wrong guess will make each body part of the stick figure turn red, and give it a face before the last wrong guess. And if you guess the last wrong letter, then game over. Well, not really, but you'll lose a lot of points. However, if you guess the right word, you learn more points. The fewer letters the word has, before you make the correct word guess, the more points you learn. We will have 5 rounds in total. And those are the rules for my hangman game. Everyone stand in front of the stage. It's time we get funky. Alright, let's do this. Round 1. What was I wearing on top of my head?
Okay, so it's supposed to be a headwear, and that word has 5 letters.
What could it be?
Oh. Is it crown?
Oh, haha. That was fast and easy. Well, good job, I guess. Stewie, since you got this on the first try, you earned 20 points. There you go. Enjoy while you still have them. Round 2. Who did I vote for on Pixel Perfect?
A?
Yes. Each correct letter is 5 points, but since there are 2 letter A's, that's 10 points.
E?
Yes, there is an E.
I?
Yes, I.
O.
No, lol. This is what happens when you rely too much on vowels.
Is it Natalie?
Not bad. But because there's 3 letters left to guess, you get 10 points. And done. But watch out. I feel like the next 3 rounds will be harder. Round 3. The team I was in was the blank with purpose.
Another 5-letter word, huh? I guess I'll join in and guess A.
Yes, science girl. There is an A.
Then I'll guess E.
No. Remember, don't rely too much on vowels.
No one guessed the vowel U, so I'll use that one.
Lucky guess. I think I'm feeling generous. I'll give you kids a hint. There are no more vowels left for this round. Now, who wants to guess?
Is it sauce?
Seriously? Sauce with purpose? Don't joke with me. 10-point deduction.
But does that word have S?
No, it has 2 S's. So good job, weird girl.
Oh, I know. It's Dinosaurs with purpose, but cut out the dino and name it Soars with purpose.
Yes, dude with some pink. Soars with purpose is correct. And I was the leader after my brother, Barney, got eliminated. Round 4. What was Fuego's biggest flaw in season 1?
A.
As usual.
I'll guess S again.
Yes, there is an S.
G?
No, no G.
I'll guess T.
Yes.
M?
Nope, no M.
J.
Ha 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 no.
N.
2 of them. Good.
D.
Or, no.
B.
Lol. Last chance.
Thumb. Cannot steam.
Fail. Seriously, man. Steam. T was already guessed, and there's only one T. Fuego couldn't speak due to some issues, but that was until the situation was resolved. Okay. Final round. Who's this loser?
Wait, is it just me, or does that guy look like Elmo?
That is Elmo, but I wonder why so many letters and 2 words.
Might as well stick with the vowels and guess A.
Yes, there is an A.
I'll guess C.
Ha ha no. No E.
S?
Boom. 3 S's.
What in tarnation?
Oh, I see. Stupid dumbass.
That never gets old. Also, great job, Jimmy. You are the man.
Seriously, Larney? Did you seriously have to do that?
What? You let me host this part of the challenge. So, there you go. I'll admit, that was kinda fun.
Still, there was no reason for you to add that stuff. No matter. This challenge is already over. You can get off the stage now. But thank you though.
Smell you all later.
Sorry you all had to see what Larney did, but let's pretend that didn't happen anyway. Since the challenge is over, let's take a look at our results. And here they are. We have a lot of mixes after today's challenge. Some dropped down, but some made a comeback. Whoever has below 90 points is up for elimination.
Gumball, Charlie, Michael, Ord, and Johnny are all in the danger zone, so one of you will leave the show tomorrow. V takes first, so she wins a prize. And Johnny, here is your prize for reaching first yesterday. A giant toppling cookie.
Thanks, I guess.
And V, for your prize, we got you some extra tea in case you want to host more tea parties.
Awesome, thank you very much.
Viewers, vote for which contestant you want to save. Voting ends 96 hours after this video's release. Stay tuned for episode 16.
Hey there, Jimmy.
Hey Larney, what's up, dude?
Oh, you know, just passing time. And I'll admit, hosting a challenge was fun, but it could have been better. In my tastes, at least. You did make it end with a bang, so good job.
Hey, if it weren't for you, I would have been up for elimination at rock bottom again. And I must say, you did a decent job hosting a challenge.
Yeah, good job to you too.
What the? Big brother, what are you doing here?
Oh, Top Girl and Baldi allowed me to come here to surprise you. I've watched the entire challenge. I have massive sympathy for the founder of the mall mansion. I did hear you say about how bad our parents are, and I was never an evil brother to you, unlike what happened between the Thomson Half-Brothers. And I must say, you were right. Mom and Dad favored me over you, treated you with no love, and even threatened to punish me if I was generous to you.
That's true, Barney, and look where it got me to. I've been like this for millions of years, even after an asteroid killed our horrible parents.
Larney, let me tell you something. Ned was able to build his life after he lost his family. Why? Because he didn't live in grief or hatred. And your parents can't manipulate you anymore, and Barney can't control you either. Be whoever you want to be. You have your future ahead of you.
Yeah, you're right. I did see the error of my ways throughout my Christmas Carol adventure. Well, kinda. Say, wanna grab some grub? All this hosting made this cool dinosaur famished.
Yeah, I'm famished too. Let's go.
Ah, it sure is nice that my brother has made friends in this humble multiverse. As for me, I've got some time to kill before I head back to Dark Bowser's castle. I better find something to do.
Odd man, I can't believe I'm up for elimination for the first time.
It's okay, Ord. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Besides, even if you do get the least amount of votes, you still have your immunity pass, so you'll survive the next elimination.
You see, you're going to be a-okay. Come on, Ord. Let's do a tea party like we did earlier today, and get your mind off of the elimination.
I'm down. Come on, big guy.
Okay, ladies, whatever you say.
Hi there, got room for another big guy?
Absolutely. I've got different tea flavors I want to try. Come on, Barney.
Thank you so much.
Madam Darlene, is there something wrong?
I'm fine, sweetie. I was thinking about Mr. Thompson's story about the clown Ted.
Oh, right. Theodore was pitiful because of his dark past, and he refused to outgrow grounded videos or behavior card day videos. And this is what all led him to.
You can say that.
Yodar.
Yasmin, Dark Bowser, what's wrong?
So, we watched episode 11 of Stupid Character Elimination.
Oh. Did Top Boy receive his cake?
About that, you might want to watch it. I don't think you're gonna like what happened. I'll go get Joanna and Top Girl.
Whatever you say, big guy. I can't believe it. That fat creep.
You've got to be kidding me. This plan would have worked if it wasn't for Glumpy.
Relax, Top Girl. Glumpy didn't know that cake was for Top Boy. And the paper?
I know, but I don't get why Glumpy had to take something that wasn't his and why my brother had to overlook and act childish over his missing cake.
That big jerk totally tried to kidnap almost all the members from the very good team, stole Caterpillar's wings, and he ate Darlene's apology letter.
Everything didn't go as planned. Well, that's fine. I guess we better make another. This time, we'll need a platter and a note that says, "This is for Top Boy only."
Don't forget about the twit totally. You saw what he tried to do.
It feels like Ted wanted to keep my relationship with Top Boy permanently damaged. And I don't know how the hell he was able to use his golden clapboard to travel multiverses.
Neither do I, but we still don't know if this is the golden key for the temple or not.
I swear, I seriously want to damage that son of a gun.
Darlene, please calm down. I'm sure we'll figure things out.
Figure things out? How? Things would probably get worse.
I'm with Darlene on this one. Top Boy and the rest of the SCETQFN cast need to know. Or else we'll all become Ted's puppets. And I thought Brian was bad enough.
Wait a second. Caterpillar's been watching BCE, wasn't he?
Wait. He has?
He was watching Baldi's character elimination and mentioned that show a few times, so.
Got it. Then if that's the case, Caterpillar, if you're watching this, watch out for Ted totally. He's a horrible person, but I'm sure you already know that. And I'm sorry he took away your wings, but don't worry. We will get them back for you eventually. Still, watch out. You and your team must warn everyone. And don't forget, he holds a golden clapboard. We don't know how this lets him travel across multiverses, and we don't know if this is a golden key for the temple. Oh, and one more thing. I baked the cake. Top Girl and Joanna helped me out. And the surprise was an apology letter for Top Boy. Don't tell Top Boy about the cake thing, but warn everyone about Ted totally. Regardless, good luck to you on your progress, sweetie. Kisses.
That was a smart move, Darlene. All we can do now is wait and hope things don't get complicated over where Top Boy is or Flashy Wood.
Wait, Top Boy isn't going to watch that part Darlene did, is he?
I don't think so. What made you say that?
At least I appeared as a cameo at the end of episode 11.
Fiddlesticks. I get humiliated in both Baldi's character elimination and stupid character elimination. Those troublemakers are no joke, primarily when they work as a team. This is going to be harder than I thought. I couldn't take Rod with me, so maybe for now, should I focus here? Wait. What's this?
No. Don't touch that.
Dr. Lokeg?
This gun is called the Deletion Ray 5000. It's used to remove filler, duplicates, or unwanted avatars.
I see. And would I need it for my marathon?
Precisely. If you make a mistake on an avatar, accidentally add filler, or want to update your look, this ray gun will be your friend. But a dangerous friend. I advise you to use it only when needed, on duplicate, filler, error, or outdated avatars. Never, and I mean never, use it on living beings. Got it?
I heard you crystal clear. Deleting unwanted avatars, huh? Oh, I know what unwanted avatars I want to delete.
Cousin Ted, what are you doing?
Oh hey Rod. I think very soon, I should take out the garbage, if you know what I mean.
With that thing? But didn't I hear Dr. Lokeg warn you not to use it on anyone and only on unwanted avatars?
A few avatars that need to be cleaned off are roaming at Flashywood. That's it. And once that's done, my work will be all too easy.
But cuz, I don't see an avatar. You're not planning on using this on a living person, are you?
Oh, Rodney. You're just freaking out. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing. Besides, I managed to grab these sweet wings.
Whoa. Ted, where on green earth did you get those?
Oh, I stole them from the troublemaker, Caterpillar. I couldn't get him, Frostbite, Hammerbro, Ubi, and most importantly, Strawberry Shortcake. But I'll worry about them later. Because, I'll start here tomorrow. Tomorrow is the day. Long live the teacher.
Wait, what?